Hi, this is Shilpi Khandelwal, and I'm so proud to bring the first series of I'm Possible series. A series that started from this particular quotation called when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And this is where you and I, though we may have a lot of challenges, though we may have a lot of life issues, we still will be in that victor's mindset, because victim mindset will never get us anywhere. So this series is dedicated to the warrior in you, to the Spartan in you. All right. And I request each and everyone to understand this is a learning series. This series is going to be for like 21 series. It's going to be 21 episode, and every Thursday we are going to air this episode. So come with that mindset of learning to apply what we are sharing with you, so that you can get into a victor's mindset, all right, and get away from victim's mindset, because life is going to test us, it's going to turn us, it's going to boil us, but then how we survive, how we get out of the problem situation is our win. All right, so very good. Please, there's one small request from each one of you, and that is that whatever we are sharing here, I request you to implement it. Once you implement it, please write in the section below what you liked, what you didn't like, how you would like to see this series pan out, because it's dedicated to you. So I must know what your needs are, what you think about it, and I will fine tune accordingly. All right. And for this, I need a lot of engagement from your end, because this is the only way that we can get connected. I will speak on air virtually, but then you can share your comments and make this virtual event a more live event. And this interaction will help me to really fine tune this particular series towards your needs. All right. So now I have something. So let me share a mind map, because this is not just a talking, yarn giving series. It's going to be very structured in its entire approach. All right. So the first thing first, I request every one of you to think that there is a world of new possibilities. So welcome to the world of new possibilities. Wherever you are, whoever you are, there is a solution that is waiting for you to try, and you getting out of that zone of victimhood towards victorhood. All right. So believe, because once you believe, things will start happening. See, this entire series came from this quotation. I am sure you would have seen our promo video, and there also this quotation was there. So when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And it has been like my belief system. It's been like inbuilt in me. So whenever there's a challenge, I just remember this quote. I just say, okay, how possibly can I become tougher than what is happening outside? All right. And it has taken me into various possibility zones, various opportunity zones. And I'm really blessed to tell you that how when life was really tough, I was tougher. All right. So let's get into this belief system a lot. So what will I cover? Very important for this entire learning series to be structured, right? So I'm going to cover 4 pillars in every episode. We're going to have about 21 such episodes. Every Thursday, we are going to air these episodes. So what are the 4 pillars? It's the mindset, skill set, HR principle, actionable. Now, what does mindset mean? Basically, whenever we are in a zone of challenge, we need a particular mindset, a warrior mindset, to get out of that challenge, right? Now, it just doesn't come like this, right? Our parents or our schools never talk about, how you can develop a tough mind. So this mindset is going to help you. This section will help you to get into that zone of a tough mind. All right. It's going to be really amazing, because of all the years of my corporate experience, my life experience, I've distilled certain information for you that will help you fast. All right. Skill set, we need certain capabilities to overcome our challenges, to overcome whatever is we are facing. So this will be mentioned, and this will be covered in this section. All right. And then we have something called HR principles. This is adapted from the Dale Carnegie's book called How to Influence People, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And this is like, there are 30 HR principles, that is human relation principles, but I'm going to take 21 best out of the 30, and then we will discuss every time, we will discuss on it, and we'll see how we can implement it in our lives. And then of course there'll be some actionable items. That means you will have to implement whatever we have learned. Since this is episode 1, today's actionable item is going to be a little bit easy, but whatever we are learning, we have to put it into action. And for that, I request each one of you to be in the warrior mode, to be ready to jump into action and get to the next level. Otherwise, all the wisdom will become a dusty library in your mind if you don't implement it. So what is the mindset section that we are going to cover? All right, so here it goes. Always remember, unless you're not connected or you're not, believing in a higher power, then you are working in a very small platform, in a very finite zone, which has smaller possibilities, smaller, canvas for solution. So I request you to have a panoramic view, a universal view of your life, and believe that there is a higher intelligence which is a guiding force for all of us. And that will help you to really get out of your finite zone into an infinite zone where there are umpteen number of possibilities, umpteen number of solutions that you can try. Because it is a universal law that nothing happens without His will, whether you believe it or not. So whether you call it a god or a dog, I don't care, but your connection, your spiritual intelligence should always be there while you are going to work on your mindset. Then we are talking about the skill set, and what is this skill set going to be? This time we'll keep it simple. So I would request you to go to YouTube, and in the YouTube type The Stranger's Secret by Earl Nightingale. And this is 30 minutes audio. I'm sharing the link in the section below. And it's all about how, if we don't have goals, and how we land up our lives, turn around when we are not guiding our mind, when we are not being guided by our goals, how we become absolutely clueless. We don't know where we are going, what we are doing, and at the end, we have not succeeded. All right, it's a waste of life altogether. So this particular Stranger's Secret is a wonderful audio which you need to listen to it every day, at least once. If you can listen to it twice, nothing like it, but at least once, start listening to it. Listen to every word's being said. There are so many nuggets, so many things that you can start working on, and it'll be amazing if you can just make it as a habit by listening to it every day mindfully. All right. Then of course, the human relation principle, as I told you, it's from the Dale Carnegie book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. So basically this time I'm going to be, I'll take the first one. And in our communication with anybody, if you would notice, 90% of our communication is about the other person. It's about what the person did not do on the negative side. Think and just be mindful on that. Because we are so habitual to criticize, condemn, and complain. And we think because we do that, we feel that, yes, we have vented out our stress. Okay? This kind of communication actually bounces back on us. And we are always in that negative zone wherever we go. So for this, you need a Spartan's mindset to get out of this complaining, criticism, and condemning zone and talk proactive, talk value, talk with intention. It's a wonderful world to be in. Think about it. If you can say 90% of your time, your communication is about, oh, I'm glad things are happening well. Oh, the abundance is always there. okay, I can do it. Imagine the amount of positivity you are sharing across. And when you share so much of positivity, will negative come back to you or positive come back to you? So whatever you throw, see, words have energy. So whatever you throw in the universe, it will come back to you. So if you throw negativity, if you throw criticism across, you will attract the same thing. So what you think about, you bring about. What you say about, you actually feel about. Okay? So mind your words and see where you are going into this criticism, condemning, and complaining zone, and turn your entire communication to a more proactive zone. It will be a mindful practice. Start today. Whenever you speak, listen to yourself and evaluate yourself whether it's really working from a victim's mindset or a victor's mindset. And the more you are in the victor's mindset, it will become your habit. All right. So this is principle number 1. And I would love you to share what you practice and what happened. All that I would love to know from you. Please put it in the comment section below. And last but not the least, it's all about actionables. And this time it's going to be very simple because it's the first episode. I request each one of you to bring a dedicated notebook and write on the cover, "I'm possible." Maybe decorate it, make it really, your book to learn from. And then come to every Thursday, switch on your YouTube and you will find me there, or whichever platform you are following me, you will find me there. And do sit down as just a 10 minutes or a 15 minutes video. Do sit down with a learning, mind. Thank you so much. This is what I have to share for the first episode, and I'm sure you would be looking forward to it. Please put in your comment section, how did you like this video? Did it make sense to you? And if there is something that I can improve, please share, because I would love to change. I would love to understand what your needs are and accordingly share the value so that your 10-15 minutes of viewing this video has, you feel good. I watched something valuable. I'm going to apply it. So with this, thank you so much once again for watching this video, and God bless you. Do subscribe, do hit the bell icon so that the next video, when it is ready, you get notified. And do share it amongst people. We are going through very unprecedented times. People are right now quite stressed, quite negative. So do share this video and make them happy. So bye-bye. And always remember, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Bye-bye. See you soon.